Ah, back here.
Alright, so now we're going to check out Game Guy's room. Now, if you try to come here early, then the door is locked, because entrance is not allowed unless you're the Miracle Star.
Oh.
This door unlocks once you get Miracle Star rank at least once in story mode.
Uh-huh.
And here we have Game Guy! This is Game Guy's room!
This is his room. That's the exit.
And so, in Game Guy's room, you get the infamous Game Guy's room.
As opposed to the legendary Game Guy's room.
Yeah, Game Guy is infamous. So, in Game Guy's room, it's a single-player challenge to do Game Guy games and win a certain number of... You start with 10 coins, the goal is to reach 1,000 coins.
Huh.
With a series of consecutive Game Guy games.
I see.
And if you ever run out of coins, then you're done. In this mode, he does not take all of your coins. You choose how many coins to bet each time.
Ah.
So, here's where we will actually see the Game Guy games for the first time. So we have Game Guy's Roulette. It's Roulette. And here you pick how many coins you want to bet.
Bet them all!
When you only have 10 coins, you may as well bet them all, because if
Let
you
it
run out
ride.
of coins, then you just start over with 10. So here's the Roulette.
Let's play Davo!
Game Guy's Roulette. Let's listen to rules. So, you place a bet, you guess which thing it'll stop on, and then he'll spin. It's Roulette.
It's Roulette.
And the different ones have different sized areas, so they're different likelihoods of coming up, and they're worth different payouts.
But you only have the 10 coins.
Now, I mean, it's one bet. You make one bet.
That's
with all of the coins.
Even worse. Okay.
Now, the odds of the payouts that you get are not the exact odds of the things on the wheel. There are 21 spaces on the wheel. So, you know, if you pick, say, Game Guy there, you have a 1 in 21 chance of winning, and you get a 64x payout if you win. So, there is actually, like... the Roulette is one of the worst ones to get.
Yeah.
In terms, because it's especially if you're playing on a game board, because like it's the worst one to get a win on, because there's nothing that's a 50% chance to win.
You can't split your bets either.
Yeah. This is what it looks like, by the way, when you land on a game board. If you win, here I happens to get max coins with a solid victory there. And here's what it looks like if you lose on a game board. Hammer.
And everyone laughs at you. Why are there people here laughing at you? I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, it is entirely possible to win. It's, like, legitimate odds of each thing coming up equally. So, here's what it looks like when you win here. You get your payout of large number of coins. And then you have a large number of coins.
And then we play Lucky 7.
Guys, Lucky 7.
Let's play Lucky Hit.
And so I would generally, it took me a bit to get a strategy down for how much to bet on these. So Game Guy's Lucky 7. It's his favorite, actually.
Oh.
His personal favorite. So for this, you hit a dice block and then you climb up that many steps.
Okay.
You can hit it once or twice. You have to climb higher than Game Guy. But if you fall off, then you fail.
Ah.
So it's like blackjack, kinda.
But with dice.
Yeah. If you land exactly on the 7th step, you get 10 times payout instead of 2 times payout.
Neat.
So...
But you go first. You don't know what
Game Guy goes first.
Okay. Okay.
Also, you do win on a tie.
Okay.
And this. So, Game Guy goes first, and then you go, and then Game Guy will decide whether to hit the dice again.
Okay.
And then you decide whether to hit the dice again. And after 2 hits, then you cannot hit it a 3rd time. So you could choose to just accept a loss.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know why they even give you the choice there. But, you hit the 2nd time, and if you manage to land on the higher step, then you win. And here, he'll decide not to hit the dice block again.
I think we will. We might hit a 6.
Yeah. And you get on step 7, and that's your 10x payout.
Waluigi won.
Yay.
Yay.
And you see here, it's the 10x payout.
Game Guy's a legit dealer.
Yeah. And here you see that on a tie, it's like, oh, we're on the same step, but if you hit the die again, you might land on the 7th step. But if you fall off, you lose. I choose not to.
I simply choose not to. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. And this is what it looks like when you fall off. You lose.
Game Guy dances.
And Game Guy can also fall off.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, I fell off and lost, but you could still roll again and maybe
Would you
get
like
step
to
7. But if you fall off, then you lose still.
You wanna... Okay.
And
wow!
if he falls off and you're on step 1, he specifically tells you, hey, you don't have to worry about falling off, it's risk-free. Just do it.
Yeah, go for it.
So that was Lucky 7. Game Guy's Magic Boxes.
Oh.
So this is, one thing with, the Game Guy's room. The maximum coins you can ever bet on a single mini-game is 100.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Boxes. Magic Boxes.
Magic Boxes.
Magic Boxes. They can be lucky. Anyway, Toad's hiding in one of the treasure chests.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the right one.
Oh.
It's double or nothing.
Well, okay then.
This is my least favorite of them. Like, Roulette is still fine because, like, with Roulette, you can have an actual edge over, like, a long-term betting. Here, it is straight 50-50 with a 2x payout.
Yeah.
So...
flip a coin and I'll double your bet.
And, if you get it right, you get the opportunity to, double or nothing up to 3 times.
Okay.
If time runs out, then it'll just pick whichever one you were last sitting on.
Which was Bowser.
It was the baby Bowser. So I lost, and that's a loss, and I lose my
That's a
coin.
lot of money. But in this case...
Here we can be like, look, I got a Toad. Look at that. And you got right, then you can choose to double your money again. And it's like, okay.
So now it's 4x.
Now it's 4x the original payout if I get it right. And if I don't get it right, then it's still lose everything.
So you just rapidly press A until you get everything.
Yeah, yeah. Like, when I was actually doing this, I wanted to show off getting 8x at least once. But when I was actually playing to try to win Game Guy's room, I would stop after the one, regardless of what I got.
Because it continues to be odds against you.
Yeah, well, it's not odds against you. It's even odds every time.
Right. But in terms of the ramp of payout versus risk...
it does not... The risk is not worth the extra payout. It's exactly worth the extra payout, rather, so it's not really worth doing. Game Guy's Sweet Surprise is the last game. There's only 4 Game Guy games. This one has chomps.
So it does.
It's a big chomp and a little chomp, and they are in a cake eating contest.
Uh-huh.
So you have to guess which one will eat the cake faster. There's a whole, like, algorithm for how they will, how quickly they will eat. They will say a thing when you hover over them, like that's. It's like, oh, well, this one is really hungry. This one doesn't like cake. This has no impact whatsoever on how well they will do. So, Big Chomp is always, like, the safe bet. The Little Chomp, the amount of payout is different each time that you load up. Here it was 4x. When it's a 4x, it's actually even odds. Meaning you should always bet on the small chomp if it's 4x, because then it's still a 50-50 chance, but you'll get 4x instead of 2x.
Yeah.
But it can be a much harder odds. It can go up to like 64x. And the way that it like falls out is if it's 32 or 64x, then the actual odds of the small chomp winning are like less than 1%, so you should never do that.
Huh.
But if it's anything less than 32x, then you should bet on small chomp, and that will, over time, be a higher expected payout. With the roulette, it was you should always bet on Toad or Game Guy. And then for Lucky 7, it's just, there's always an optimal play pattern, and for the magic boxes, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So here, I passed 1,000 coins, and you win, and you get a rare minigame as a present.
It's on the free play shelf.
So yeah, this unlocks the last of the 3 question mark mini-games.
I guess there's a high score in this mode being
kinda, yeah.
I don't know if
it's possible to get, like, if you have 999 coins and then get a 64x payout, that's the most that you can get.
Yeah.
As the highest thing. But that's it for Game Guy. Bye, Game Guy.
Bye, Game Guy.